Hey guys, welcome back to Transformers G1 for Life, where I talk about G1 toys and related cartoon continuity. I was going through some old boxes and stuff, and I discovered some long-lost audio.
My mom bought me Seaspray.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, that's me, and I'm about 4 years old, so this is circa 1985, and I'm super thrilled to tell my grandma that my mom got me Seaspray. Seaspray, who prior to Broadside, was the only naval defense for the Autobots. Please like, subscribe, and leave me some comments as we talk about Seaspray. Debuting in Dinobot Island Part 2, Time Warps had cowboys, woolly mammoths, and pirates appearing in present day.
We be wanting your treasure, and the winches too!
This is occurring on the high seas, so we have Seaspray leading the charge with tracks in the air and Cliffjumper on skis. In this first appearance, we also hear him speak for the first time, and naturally, because his vehicle mode is water-based, he speaks like he is constantly gargling.
I know what you mean, Tracks, but different strokes for different blows.
The trio successfully fended off the pirates and pushed the ship back through the warp, saving the treasure and the wenches. Seaspray appears in a handful of episodes like Megatron's Master Plan Part 2, where the Autobots have been framed, Spike clears their name, and the Autobots narrowly escape a fiery death by sun. Seaspray appears in the end battle, ensuring victory. Next, we see Seaspray in Make Tracks, where Optimus assigns him to patrol the Hudson River, where he basically just ends up cleaning it up.
Check out the rivers. Will do, Prime. I wish the humans would learn to keep their rivers clean.
I think his tech spec is pretty accurate to what we see on screen. He is naval defense, says he loves the ocean and its creatures. At the end, it says not too strong or mobile as a robot, but when we've seen him in robot mode, he does seem very strong. It also says wheels allow limited land travel, which I guess is true, but we really only see him on the water anyway. However, in the Golden Lagoon, we see him proficient in combat in land, sea, and air.
Bye-bye, braggart.
He did, however, get captured, possibly because of that lack of mobility in robot mode, but Seaspray and Perceptor escape thanks to the help of Beachcomber in time to help the Autobots be victorious in defending the Golden Lagoon. In that victory, they ended up setting the forest ablaze and destroyed the lagoon, which the Autobots cheered. Beachcomber, however, is the only one who realized that the price for that victory was too high to pay, but that's something for a Beachcomber episode. Post-movie, the question always comes up, what happened to certain characters that didn't appear in the movie? While Seaspray did not appear in the movie, most likely he was patrolling an ocean somewhere just in case the war spilled over, he did survive because he appeared in one episode in Season 3, Thief in the Night, where alongside Broadside, they were searching the oceans for a missing Trypticon.
Seaspray?
While those episodes gave us small doses of Seaspray, he did have a spotlight episode in Season 2 called Sea Change, where Seaspray makes a wish on a star. But before we get into that, he was also spotlighted in my bathtub as a kid. As evidenced in the beginning of this video, I had this guy when I was young, and since he was a hovercraft in water most of the time, he became a bath toy, along with Ninja Turtles, Matchbox cars, G.I. Joes, whatever else I had. So him being a watercraft, I guess, wasn't really a factor of the bath time play, but nevertheless, I had this guy and I thought he was great. He is blue and white and yellow. With a simple transformation, you just pull his legs and fold those forward, and then pull back on the propellers, and that is it. I have happy memories of this guy, so please leave me some comments on your memories of Seaspray. Now, on to his spotlight episode, Sea Change, which is actually pretty deep. Sea Change begins with Seaspray and Bumblebee having some fun, and then Seaspray notices the first star of the night and decides to make a wish, but he won't tell Bumblebee what his wish is because then that wish won't come true, truly embracing a human custom of wishing upon a star. Meanwhile, on another planet, a robot named Deceptitran, who was either created by the Decepticons or is allied with them, has enslaved a planet of people who have decided to revolt. Deceptitran sends a distress signal which Seaspray gets even though it was intended for the Decepticons. Perceptor, Bumblebee, and Cosmos and Seaspray go to investigate, where Seaspray saves a native named Alana, and he is immediately smitten.
Thank you for saving my life.
Seaspray here at your service.
Is something wrong? Your face is turning red.
They make their way to the Well of Transformation, which transforms the humanoids into mermaids. And Megatron says at one point, so these people are Transformers too. So Seaspray here has a bit of an existential crisis, and he wonders if he is more than just a bag of bolts.
Is that how you think of me?
Seaspray, you're my friend.
Maybe that is all I am, a bunch of transistors and bolts. But I don't believe it. My heart may look like an energon pump, but that doesn't mean it can't feel.
No, Seaspray, don't!
I have to find out!
Seaspray!
Well, his question is answered when he emerges transformed into one of the aliens called Tlalglokans, proving that Autobots have a soul, although it didn't get rid of his robot feet for some reason, and he still speaks with a garbled mouthful of water.
Sorry, guess I'm still part robot.
But I like you as a Oblivion.
Realizing his new body wasn't of use to fulfill his duty as a soldier and a protector, he changed back to an Autobot while Rumble became a tree. Now Alana, surprisingly, became a robot, much to Seaspray's liking.
You like?
I
A temporary measure for fighting Decepticons.
In the end, Alana decided that robot life was not for her. However, the two figured out that they still share the same feelings on the inside, and maybe this fulfills Seaspray's wish upon the star, which was, we can assume, to find true love.
The same feeling inside?
No.
No.
Well, thanks for watching. That's all I have on Seaspray. Please like and subscribe, and leave me a comment on what you think of the character's portrayal in the cartoon. And if you want to stick around for another 30 seconds, here's Seaspray's PSA on wearing a life jacket. Transform and roll out.
You gonna wear that sissy thing? It's called a life jacket. Yeah, well, I don't need one. Prepare to come about. Help! Help me!
Gotcha! I guess you should have worn a life jacket. Accidents can happen, and a life jacket's good protection.
Like seatbelts in a car. Or a motorcycle helmet. Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
The Transformers